Stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade, sneaks, and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. But tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He hits Blue. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down. The Chiefs in a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense, and they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Oh, dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
They'll start with a run by Tracy. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. This defense for the Chiefs, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger.
Willis on the option to the right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw, here's Willis. Eluding the pressure right. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. This will be fielded at the 17. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Let's go.
Willis on the option to the right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Let's go.
Right back to him on first down. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Let's go now. Drop 50, drop 50. 60 average.
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Turner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Ready.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
A short one there, caught by Likely. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that? Who
are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On first down, it's Blue. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Top low, 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Okay, break.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready. Bronco 80.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Pardon, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
70, Hawk 70.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll look to Willis to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. Well, now it brings up 3rd down. Now Willis to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Willis. Incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Here's 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. Back to throw, Willis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Willis will look to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 17 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready. 60.
They go draw here. And he's able to bring to one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They go again with Blue. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
18. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They thought he can win every battle.
That is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Wyatt.
Here's Willis. Hyatt able to make the catch downfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup Buffalo 18.
Willis looking to throw it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
70 Rangers, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now Willis. That's complete. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Warriors 70. Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Willis is going to throw once more. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Willis looking to throw it. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown Raiders. Jameson Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Flushed out right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Racing to the end zone. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick six.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. On the end around, here comes Williams. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Well, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Let's go now.
The shotgun snap to Willis. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Come on. 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Hands it off out of the gun. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Ready.
The drive starts with a run by Blue. Shelling through the defense. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
For a Kansas City Chiefs.
Here we go.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they run with Blue. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field.
18, Pioneer. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll look to throw.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's complete to Slayton. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Blue. But he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've earned
touchdown. Jaden Blue, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. To about the 40-yard line. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving and keep grinding clock.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Willis. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught downfield by Harrison. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They go with Blue between the tackles. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Willis. Now they go screen. It's complete. Well, they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now they'll audible to something else. And they'll run on the inside handoff. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You take in charge.
The end result, 21 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on it. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
And he takes a pretty good lift there as he'll wind up getting about 3. Willis on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Sanders' kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Taken at the goal line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Back to throw. Drops it to Blue. Complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Panther 11. Ready. 70.
Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards that time. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
60 Eagles, 6. Tag. Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. That's a pretty strong run there. It's going to take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
First down, and they go right back to Blue. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Buffalo 18.
It's a gain of 9.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Raiders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. In this game, it could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many expecting them to come in here and win. And they're not just winning, they're dominating. And they'll try to finish this one off. Brian Burns. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Cougar 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Here's the Raiders punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable here from the 38. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
19.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Chiefs 21. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They're probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Ready.
They hand it off. It's Blue. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Raiders, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rob, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up to shows booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Sometimes I can't